Yeah, thank you very much, Shia. So it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity to present at your virtual fair, which seems to have become part of the new normal for 2021. So just confirming that you can see my screen, Shia.
I can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So my name is Stefan Hoffman. I am the Senior International Regional Manager for Swinburne University of Technology here in Sydney, which is part of the Education Centre of Australia group. I guess a couple of the key reasons why students would consider joining Swinburne. Number 45 in the world for universities under the age of 50 years old. Why is that important? I guess COVID has highlighted the needs for all the buzzwords that I'm going to talk about. Agility, young, vibrant, dynamic, all those kind of things. So that's what Swinburne really prides itself on. Top 200 universities in the world for engineering, civil and structural. Top 250 universities in the world for engineering and technology. Quilt 2019, top 10 nationally with comparable institutions. Top 300 globally, all up. So that was a recent addition, probably about 2 to 3 months ago now. Top 400 in the world for computer science. So I've got a video. I have turned on the sound, so hopefully this hopefully the sound comes on as well. And this is just an introduction from our dean, Professor Shah.
Swinburne Sydney is part of Swinburne University of Technology.
Can you hear the sound, Shah?
The university has a very long history of creating social and economic impact
Yes, I can see
through science and innovation. The university performs very high on all global ranking, and it also performs very high on National Student Experience Survey and also on Graduate Outcomes Survey with high employment rates. At Swinburne Sydney, we provide unique learning experience to all our students. Through industry connection, our courses are relevant to align with industry trends and changes so that we prepare graduates in diverse careers. Second, we have teaching staff from very diverse cultural and ethnic background who have the qualification, industry experience, and they are passionate to teach and engage students in learning. Third, we provide flexibility in all aspects of learning. For example, our timetable is flexible, which recognizes the busy lives of students. We provide personalized learning to all our students. Our students have access to our course coordinators, they have access to our teachers, and they also have access to our student mentors, whether you're on the campus or whether you're studying online or remotely. We provide opportunity for students to get feedback on draft assessment. This has actually enabled students to gain confidence before submitting the final piece of assessment. Our student ambassadors are doing a great job. They can connect with you and they'll help you in understanding assessment requirements, learning content, and so forth, and they can be contacted virtually through online, or they can provide that support on face-to-face at the campus. Our students provide feedback on regular basis. We use the feedback from students to improve teaching, the design of curriculum, assessments, and other support we provide to students. So do not hesitate to contact us if you've got any queries or questions about course, Swinburne Sydney, and what we offer to our students. I look forward to see you at Swinburne Sydney.
So Swinburne itself is located in Parramatta, which is an up-and-coming area. I'm just going to keep this quite general, Shia, because both onshore and offshore students are here. But what are the benefits of Parramatta? It is a very, very fast developing city. It's the second biggest city second biggest business district outside of the main Sydney CBD. It's about 20 minutes to half an hour outside of the city by express train. And the campus itself is directly opposite the train station. The train station entrance doubles as the entrance to the second biggest shopping centre in Sydney as well. And in the area, there's lots of construction happening in terms of high-rise buildings going up. They're putting up building a light rail line from the main city area, and they're starting as well building a metro train line to double the capacity of the trains to the area. We're also in the area, there maybe 500 meters up the road, there is an international stadium for rugby and for football. Introducing, I believe, the IT program. Sorry, construction program is first.
The Master of Construction and Infrastructure Management course at Swinburne, Sydney seeks to equip students with the needed skills and knowledge in the present and future construction industry. Our entry requirement is a bachelor's degree in engineering or construction-related area of study. Swinburne, Sydney is the best place to pursue a Master of Construction and Infrastructure Management course for a number of reasons as follows. 1. You will have access to well-trained, experienced, and passionate teaching staff of diverse background. So our teachers will understand your culture, values, and its place in your academic experience. 2. Our dedicated support staff will provide you unimaginable support throughout your academic journey. 3. Our flexible timetable would afford you an opportunity to effectively combine your studies with work and other related commitments. 4. You will have the opportunity to study face-to-face in the classroom or remotely in an online environment. 5. You will have an opportunity to participate in an internship program, which would give you relevant industry experience right here in Australia. 6. You will have an opportunity to be trained in the application of specialized software much needed in the present construction industry. 7. You will benefit from regular contacts with your course coordinator and teaching staff. And overall, you would have a memorable experience at Swinburne, Sydney. So what are you waiting for? I encourage you to join us at Swinburne, Sydney. You can contact me via email. My email address is ishmailadams@swin.edu.au. ishmailadams@swin.edu.au.
So as Ishmael was saying, in order to enter this program, you need a bachelor degree in engineering, civil or construction, mechanical, architecture, quantity surveying, construction management, property or real estate, or any other cognate background programs. IELTS 6.5, no band lower than 6. And also, I'll just bring to your attention the tuition fee down in the bottom right-hand corner. For 2021, Swinburne has agreed for 30% scholarship for students who meet the entry requirement. So that takes it down to a very competitive $13,118 for this particular program. The way that it's structured, total of 15 units, 3 foundation, 4 elective, 5 technical, and 3 research units. Like Ishmael was mentioning in the video, there is the opportunity for an internship with this particular program. We do have the postgraduate qualification program, which is something that isn't really that much of a target for your student Shire. So we'll just introduce the IT programs.
Swinburne Sydney offers 2 IT Master's degree program. The first program is Masters of Information Technology, which is aimed for students who have bachelor degree in any area. The students take foundation units in the first semester and then subsequently takes the advanced unit in the next semesters. The second master degree is Masters of Information Technology Professional Computing program. It is aimed for students who have bachelor degree in computer sciences and related areas. Swinburne, Sydney is the best place to study postgraduate IT for the following reasons. We have experienced, qualified and passionate staff. You will have experience learning with the diverse culture background teachers who understand your culture and values. We have exceptional support staff that will help you and guide you. We have flexible timetable that enables you to balance your work and study. Swinburne Sydney postgraduate IT programs have internship that enables you to gain industry experience. We have the expertise and knowledge to deliver face-to-face and online environment. Our student ambassador programs provides mentoring and support to students who need help. All SUT students have access to hundreds of online courses through LinkedIn Learning. You will have access to your course coordinator and teaching staff on regular basis. I welcome you to join Swinburne Sydney. You can contact me with your questions and queries at atifali@swin.edu.au.
Okay, so as Atif was mentioning there, we've got the two different IT programs, which is the Masters of IT Professional Computing, which is the 12-unit Master of IT for students with an IT background at the bachelor level. So they need to have studied a bachelor in IT or related discipline, which covers off computer programming, web system development, database and business application of computer systems. With IELTS 6.5, no band lower than 6, and just in the bottom left-hand corner this time, 9,124.50 after scholarship. The way that this particular course is structured, 12 units altogether. So there's 2 IT core units, 2 elective units, which includes an internship project, and 8 specialization units. So this one is an anti-hacking major. We also have a 16-unit Masters of IT for students with a non-IT background. So that gives them the opportunity to move into, I guess, areas which are being talked about as being very influential in the future, and anti-hacking and cybersecurity and those kind of things. So student needs to have done a bachelor degree or a graduate diploma in any discipline. IELTS 6.5, no band lower than 6, and after scholarship, $12,166 per semester. 16 units this time. So the main difference between the 2 courses is you'll notice that there are 6 IT core units as opposed to the 2. Scholarships, like I mentioned before, and this one says 2020, but it is carrying forward into 2021. We do have the Masters of Construction and Infrastructure Management, 18,740 down to 13,118. We've got the Masters of IT, non-cognate background, 17,380 down to 12,166. We've got the Masters of IT Professional Computing, 13,035 down to 9,124.50. And I'm excited to announce that there is a Bachelor of Data Science, which will be commencing at Swinburne Sydney from May intake, and the 30% scholarship will apply there. So for students that are currently offshore and you're looking for an English pathway, we are offering a free academic English pathway with our sister college, ELSIS, valued up to $4,560. So if you're looking to study at Swinburne and you need a little bit of English, or you're waiting for the borders to open or something like that, we do have this program which assists you learning the skills which are relevant for your course. So what's that? Giving a presentation, referencing, how to avoid plagiarism, how to structure a report, how to structure an essay, and what's the difference between those. So that's very exciting. The team at Blue Sky will be able to assist you with that. For students who have really, really, really good results, so 90% or above, we've got a 50% tuition fee waiver. And for students with 95% or above, we're offering a 75% tuition fee waiver. And that's to make sure that we can attract the best talent out there. Like Atif was mentioning in the video that I played, full free access to LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn is becoming increasingly important for professionals to communicate and integrate within industry. How to apply? So submit your paperwork through to the team at Blue Sky, and they will make arrangements for your application to come into our system. One thing that was also mentioned in there was the course helpers that we have, the ambassador type students on campus.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm very excited about my job as a student ambassador here. In this role, we communicate with different people, with different students of different diversities. In this role, we help the student understand the assessment requirements, understand the content of the lectures, and help them with the time management and scheduling.
Hi, I'm Deepika. As a part of Student Ambassador in Swinburne, Sydney, we actually provide insights about the students' feedback about the lectures and insights about the video lectures that are provided. And we also help student services in Swinburne to provide interacting programs to the students.
Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll just open up a bit of a, I'll just change my screen. And I'll just let this run in the background. You should be able to see the campus now, Shaya. So if you can just confirm.
Yes, Stefan, we can see it. So that's
okay, perfect. So I'll let this 360-degree view. So that covers off the presentation. So that went for roughly half an hour, but I guess it's a good opportunity to be talking a little bit about the about what's happening in Sydney, what's happening globally, and that kind of stuff as well.
That's exactly Stefan, because of the Northern Vijay's cluster, which is emerged in last 3-4 days. So everybody is very panic, and they are watching the state is also taking very precautionary actions, and they are doing the testing as well on a large scale. And I hope that if everything goes well, it should be within a week, things to be a bit more normal. But as of today, this morning when I checked, there were 98 active cases. So let's hope for the best. It doesn't go further than that.
I think one of the things that the students need to consider as well for offshore is Australia has traditionally been very biosecurity, quite conservative when it comes to biosecurity as well. So we're taking this one very, very seriously. The level of health department activity and mobilization of interstate borders and those kind of things, where there's a lot of activity to contain this next round. One of the, I guess a positive that comes out of the negative, when this was something that we were mentioning offline a little bit as well, was the area where these cases are popping up in the northern beaches is actually quite geographically isolated in a certain sense from other parts of Sydney, because it's out on a peninsula. So it is, I guess, in a place where it can be contained a little bit. That particular area within Sydney has been, there are government-forced lockdowns that are happening in that particular area. Sydney itself at the moment, so Sydney Siders and surrounding areas, Blue Mountains and Central Coast. Unfortunately, we can't go to Queensland or Victoria for the Christmas holidays at this particular point, just because of what's going on, and that they're basically containment measures to make sure that what actually just to make sure that it doesn't spread throughout the country. Our campus itself, we have been, so the Swinburne campus, we have been teaching on campus because our student numbers have allowed us to manage that in a particular way. We did have, I guess we're luckily with this latest round, I believe the exam results are due to come out over the next couple of days for the previous semester. So we have been managing the social distancing stuff on campus quite effectively. There's hand sanitizer everywhere. Students need to check in using QR codes. The tables and chairs are in a very different setup compared to what they are now. So there's all individual desks which have been spread out all over the place just to make sure that we can manage that. Like Shayas was mentioning as well, we just need to see what happens over the next couple of days, because what we are, we're not actually sure what's going to happen over the next couple of days, but we'll just see. But they are restricting movement through. They are restricting movement from the northern beaches to other areas within the city, where basically the people in that particular area just need to stay at home. Just had a question that came through. Do you accept Duolingo for who is eligible for free academic English pathway? At the moment, for master's programs, Swinburne doesn't accept Duolingo. And hi, Abdul from Hyderabad, by the looks of it.
Yes.
Okay, so just like to point that out. Just had a couple of students that did type in on the Q&A panel. So if you do have any questions as we're talking, whether it's either course-related information or migration. More migration-related information, either Shayas or myself will be able to pick up the answer there, depending on what the question is.
Definitely. And also, I would also like to highlight few things, that the courses which is offered by the Swinburne University Sydney campus, there are all three courses are very high in demand for permanent residency. And because it's not that we are promoting the PR path or anything, but it's that the facts are there that this cyber security is also a global talent visa. The students can also get benefit for the global talent visa. That visa doesn't require any skill assessment or any kind of English requirement. Basically basically, if you are can demonstrate that you are really good in the area of the field and find a nominator, you can also apply for the global talent visa. And also the cyber security and the construction management is basically both are the courses is pretty much is available for all the visa classes like 189, 491 visa, 190 visa, 482 visa, and 407 training visa. So all these whatever the categories for visa for the skilled migration is are there. So this and regional migration, that this is are available for the applicant for applying it if they change later on their mind. So it's global talent visa is also very popular in high demand, and is Swinburne University one of the only few university who have the cyber security, and they are specialized in the field of the cyber security and the construction management. So students have a lot of benefits, small class sizes, and a very personalized attention from the teacher for the average student. So and plus also the college is also providing Swinburne University also providing in the internship to the students. So a lot of benefits while studying over here. And a matter of fact, Swinburne University is also uh, very low risk university. So everything
Sh-
is good in terms of the Swinburne. So we should be encourage the student to study in the Swinburne University.
Shall I ask, can you just add a little bit about data science as well? So that's a new course that we're delivering from May next year.
Yes. Yeah, so that data science is also Master of Data Science is a very niche course which is going to be launched from May 2021. So that will be available for this one. The first intake for that course will be May 2021, and that course is again is a very high in demand, both as the quantitative method for the global talent visa and also for the purpose of the 189, 190, 491 visa as well. So basically, the courses which especially Swinburne University Sydney campus has the most of the courses are very popular courses which students have the good job perspective and getting the best of the best available for their futuristic career.
Yeah, absolutely. And just on the back of what you were saying with the construction management, I think one thing to highlight there as well is with the construction and infrastructure. We're currently going through a bit of an economically challenging time, and basically one of the economic techniques that governments do use to lessen the impact is they spend a lot of money on infrastructure projects. So there's a lot of, when you come to Sydney, you'll notice that there's a lot of building and construction and those kind of things that are happening all around the place, whether it's highways, whether it's train lines, whether it's tram lines, airports, that kind of stuff as well. So what else is there? Cybersecurity and anti-hacking. I think now, I guess the nature of work, the nature of work which we actually have at the moment, everything's changed. I can categorically say on behalf of Shayas and myself, I don't think we've spent as much time on Zoom as what we have in the last 9 months. So that's very much the changing nature of the way that we interact with each other, and also our potential students. And then data science, we know where data is going. Just need to have a look at online shopping and all that kind of stuff, the way that Amazon targets and those kind of things, and that's all part of there. So we've just had another couple of questions that have come through. So Abdul asks, 30% scholarship, is it for all? Yes, it is, excluding the PQP program. The 30% scholarship is available for all students that commence in 2021. Wow, we've got another question in relation to aviation courses. What we might do there, Abdul, is one of the staff from Blue Sky will take this offline with you, and answer that in line as well. So if one of the staff just want to take down Abdul's details and then answer the question about aviation, because I really don't know.
And also,
Okay.
Abdul, that there is a merit scholarship also available as well. If the student has a 90%, so they can have the 50% of the scholarship, and if they have a 95% and they can also avail the scholarship up to for 75%. So for they have a very good opportunity. Student who have the high caliber and they have very if they have any if they're the meritorious student, that definitely can have the benefit of paying very less fees.
Yeah, and look, to be honest with you, it's very, very generous. I was very happy when I saw that come up. Very exciting. I think it's a very good opportunity for students to get on board, particularly the really, really talented ones, with those very generous scholarships. Abdul's on fire. He's got another question. Is Bachelor of Data Science also available? At the moment, at Swinburne, Sydney, we just have the postgraduate programs. We're looking at adding a selection of undergraduate programs in the future, but they are yet to be confirmed. So Shayas, what's the feeling of your students that are currently in India?
The